Hello, today I'm using a sample team, and I actually wasn't. This is because I opened Showdown. I was playing some OU games, and I wasn't on my computer, so I was like, I saw an NU tournament pop up. I was like, oh, I want to play NU, and I didn't have a team, couldn't make it in time. I started instantly, so I used a sample team, and he's using this team, so here we go. I just chose the first sample team I saw, and I was like, I'll just lead off with Embor. He really doesn't have anything to take any hit from Embor. He has this guy, the Garbodor, but it won't take a hit very well. I'm just going to switch out immediately into Vikavolt to threaten it with the Energy Ball. He switches on to Garbodor to take the Flare Blitz. I go into Sceptile just to threaten it out with the Giga Drain because I got the crit with the Volt Switch, so I knew I could take him out with the Specs Giga Drain. He switches into Whimsicott. I'm like, okay, what is a Whimsicott going to do to Sceptile? I'm just going to Giga Drain. He goes to the Moonblast, shows me he's Specs, I'm pretty sure, and I'm going to be able to take him out for sure since I hit Unburden. And actually, from this point, Scissor was at, or not Scissor, Scyther was at 41%. So I was like, oh, with one layer of spikes, I will be able to hit Overgrow when I switch back in. So I probably won't even get rid of those spikes. That's a pretty cool feature, Overgrow on Sceptile. I think that's worth the one layer of spikes. So I switched into Vikavolt versus Rotom just because I know it could probably take a hit very well. And he actually just stays in and go for Shadow Ball. I expected him to switch out, so I went for the Volt Switch. And I go into Hitmonlee now, so I know I can take a hit and just go for the knockoff on anything. I go for the knockoff on Garbodor, and he didn't have a Rocky Helmet or Aftermath. I thought that was really funny. I'm just going to go into Slowbro to take on the Sigilyph. I know they can carry Energy Ball, but I don't really know what I was doing here. I knew they carry Energy Ball or Air Slash, and Slowbro is not really a good matchup for Sigilyph, but I get the crit. And then I'm able to switch into Vikavolt. I honestly just foddered the Vikavolt at this point because I didn't think it could do too much, and it was already at low health, so I don't think I was going to get a chance to roost. Anyways, I go into Sceptile, and it was kind of a weird play going into Sceptile, but I knew that nothing wanted to take an Overgrow boosted Choice Specs Leaf, or not Leaf Storm or Giga Drain, but more importantly Giga Drain. And just going to switch into Slowbro as my counter to Hitmonlee. He can't take two high jump kicks though, so now I'm going to double out into Steelix. And I figured I don't really need a Rocks up, so I don't really need Steelix. Steelix can't do much to Hitmonlee or Piloswine, but I do go for the Gyro Ball in case he brings in the Rotom, and I got him with that, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to leave Steelix in his fodder, so I have a free switch into Hitmonlee to take on the Rotom. I'm going to go for a knockoff, and I'm going to knock off the Scarf. Yeah, the Scarf off of the Hitmonlee. I didn't really want to take a hit for no reason, so I'm just going to fodder Embor because I don't know why I did that looking back, but I just didn't want to go into Slowbro because Slowbro is 2-hit KO'd. I didn't want to stay in and risk the speed tie. I didn't want to go into Sceptile, so I figured I'd just fodder Embor, and Embor can't even outspeed Rotom, so the only thing I would really keep it for was maybe Hitmonlee, but I already have Slowbro for that, or I guess for Piloswine, but I have Sceptile for that. So now I'm going to be able to Side Shock and kill the Hitmonlee. Not even going to go for the Slack Off just in case he hard switched into Rotom, which is the biggest problem on my team. And now when he brings in the Rotom, I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't want to lose Slowbro because that's my counter for Piloswine. Because I did say Sceptile as a counter, but he can't take an Ice Shard. So I fodder the Sceptile off, and so that I have a free switch into Hitmonlee as my counter to this Rotom. So this Rotom is the biggest problem on his team at this point. I'm just going to knock off in case he stays in. Now this, the most crucial point in the game. From this turn, I consider it a tie. This is where I want you to think and think what you would do is me, what you would do is him. I feel like it's a 50-50 situation right here. So let's run through the options. I can go for high jump kick and take him out with the high jump kick, and take just Ocone with that, and then he could switch into Rotom if I did that, and then my Hitmonlee would be dead, or not really dead, but he would take it out, and Rotom would sweep my team. Or he can go for Ice Shard when I go for the high jump kick, and Rotom can still sweep my team. Or he goes for Ice Shard. I switch into my Slowbro, take the hit and take the Earthquake from that percent, and then actually I don't know if I would be able to take the hit and take the Earthquake. I think I would be able to take the hit and the Earthquake. So yeah, take the Ice Shard and the Earthquake, or I switch out. He goes for Earthquake and 2-hit KOs me. I don't know. I just didn't want to switch out. I just went for the high jump kick. That's what I did, but let's see how it plays out. I go for the high jump kick, take him out, and now I know that my Hitmonlee should be able to take a hit from the Rotom and take him out with the knockoff. So that turn right there was very controversial and very 50-50. So I was able to win this tournament from this battle since it was the finals with a sample team. So that was pretty cool. Had never used it before. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.